There's only a few major decisions that people really make in their lives. Who am I going to marry? What type of house are we going to buy? What are we going to name our children? And how do I want to live the rest of my life? It's not about dying. It's about living. It's about healing. How can we help heal? September 23rd, 2010, I was working for a hospice provider and was doing really well, enjoying the work that I was doing. And like a lot of companies that are successful, sometimes they get bought out. And when that happened, I was actually released from that employment. I was faced with a decision: what do I want to do? Do I want to continue to work for other people, or do I want to try to do something a little bit different? I wanted to be able to do something to really add value back to the patients and really meet a need based on the need itself, and not have to go through the bureaucracy or the red tape, sometimes what big corporations require that you do. We started our company late 2010 out of the kitchen of my home. My wife actually said it will be by the hand of God if this thing works. And that's why we called it Providence Care at the very beginning, because we knew that if it was to work, it was going to be something above and beyond what we were able to do.
Johnny, with his background in HR and organizational management, and my background with hospice care and geriatric medicine and internal medicine, I realized that we could be a great combination to help create something for our patients. I really felt that a lot of these terminal patients were not receiving adequate care in the home setting. So at that point, I realized that I can make a difference in patients' lives. With a team, both of us can go in and really create something and help drive changes in healthcare at that point.
Our goal is to offer the best geriatric wellness in-home system to anyone that needs it. And by simply meeting them where they are, we're able to give them the quality of life they really want. How do you define a good quality of life? And what are your goals for this care, for this treatment? Forget about the labels. It comes down to those two questions, because it's not about how I'm going to define a good quality of life. It's about how you define a good quality of life. Superficialities start to kind of go away a little bit, and they start thinking about their family. They start thinking about their relationships. They start thinking about that time that they really want to spend with their loved ones. So when I say, what are your goals of care and how do you define a good quality of life? We don't hear stuff like, well, I want to go get as much treatment as I can so I can go to work a couple of more years. You know, I usually hear, you know what, I want to be able to get out to the front porch. I want to be able to watch my grandchildren play in the front yard. Or I want to feel good enough to where I can walk to the mailbox and not have that pain or have that shortness of breath that I always have. These are the questions that we ask, and these are the answers we get.
My mom is not to the point that she would need to go to a nursing home, but I do need some help in the care that I give, because not only do I take care of my mom, but my wife is suffering from the early stages of Parkinson's, and so I needed some help. And Providence Care has really been a godsend in helping me to be able to take care of my mom and keep her here rather than putting her in a rest home.
We basically had to make sure that we went above and beyond in our care. We want to make sure that all facets of their life have meant something to them. So we go into their home and serve them the best possible way. Maybe we deal with their psychosocial issue, we can deal with talking with the families of what to expect on the disease progression, help reduce pain and symptom issues. We try to drive them toward the best possible life now.
So as the owner of this company, this is my heart, this is my passion. If you ever have any issue that you feel like you need more help with and you're not getting the care or the help that you need, I want you to be able to call me personally. And my phone number is going to be here where you can give me a call. That cell phone is on all the time. And I can guarantee you, if you ever call me, you only have to do it once, because I'll make sure you get the help you need. That's what it's about for me. There's nobody more important than the patient care and the family.